Welcome everyone, let's make some waffles. So as a starting point we would have 3 tasks, say that we want to track the percentage completion on. So the first thing to do is to create a 10 by 10 square on our worksheet. So we do it this way, and then we need to give a number to each one of those cells from 1 to 0 with 0.01 increments. Why are we doing this? Because 1 is 100% and 0.01 will be 1%, and we want 100 increments. So here I'm just deducting 0.01 to each cell on the left, with the exception of the upper left cell where I just deduct 10%, which is 0.1. Next we want to input some basic formatting, so we just select all the cells and we change the color. I like to have the color blue if you want to follow the same color scheme that I have, and then we select the palest on the second color from the left. So now let's give a name to this percentage completion fields. The first one we'll call it design PC, build PC, the second one, and test PC, the last one. This is going to be useful when we do conditional formatting, so let's do this. So new rule, cells that contain, and this is where we're going to put, when the cell is smaller than the percentage completion, then we can put the different color, the stronger color, so it shows as completed. And then we select which color we want. And now it's done. So we just do that for the whole square of squares there, if you like. It's just we just only paint the one that are smaller than the percentage completion value. What we can do is to hide all those numbers there. So there we're using the magic trick of putting those 3 characters here, and then that removes everything. They're still there, but they're being removed. So that's it, we've done one already. So now we just copy and paste this twice, so we can accommodate for the 2 other percentage completion, and we're gonna allocate a different color scheme for each one of those. So the second one, for instance, we will be choosing this time the 5th from the right as a basic color, and then we go back into the conditional formatting and we just do the same thing. The difference is we select a different field, obviously, as a percentage completion, which is a build PC for this one. And then we don't forget to change the color, a stronger color from the 5th. We take this one. The 3rd square, exactly the same. But this time we take the 3rd color from the right, and then we do the same. We change the name of the field, and then we just format with the 3rd. And that's it. So that's it, we already have 3 squares here. I just copy and paste them horizontally, so they are side by side now. And what I'm doing now is I am copying the square, but I'm pasting it as a picture linked, as a linked picture, and it's wonderful. Look, you can move it around, and the change that you make on the cells are being reported on the picture itself. So I'm checking that it works. Yes, it does. We can go on the top of the screen and apply all this predefined format. They're all pretty ugly, but just to show now we have the flexibility to have a picture, and therefore we can play around with the format. And I mean, you could be happy just with leaving things like that in the cell, but I think there's much more flexibility when you can move something around. And you can also apply a special effect, as we'll see. So now what I'm doing is I've just gave this strong blue color as a background. Now I'm adding some white border around the picture. And then what I'm doing now is I'm just adding some reflection below the picture itself. I mean, that's a matter of taste, I suppose, but this is what I've done. So now doing the same, we select the square, we copy as a linked picture, and it works. Pew. And then we do the same for the 3rd one, paste as a linked picture, and done. So now I will be just doing some formatting to have them all the same. So I'm copying my trusted pen brush, and I just apply the format to the two others. I just add the reflection at this stage. But that's it. So now I just do some alignment. I'm going to the picture and I align them horizontal and make sure that they all have more or less the same distance from each other. Next step is to format those percentage completion here, because I want to add them on top of the picture. So I'm just adding some color here. I'm still using the same color scheme. I'm just using the second, fifth, and third, and that's it. So this one will be the third, and I use stronger colors this time, so it stands out on the waffle itself. And then I'm copying again, and I'm doing the same trick. I'm pasting it as a linked picture, and then it's just a matter of formatting it, putting it smaller, bigger, depending on your taste as well. So same for the second one, I just put a stronger color. For the last one, I put a stronger color as well, and that's done. What's next? Next, we just can put a text box here to say, of course, which percentage completion are we talking about. And I click on the box itself, and then I just refer directly to the description that there is there, design. The reason why I'm doing this is if we want to change the name of the task, then it will automatically change in that box, and then I'm just doing here some formatting to the box, still bearing in mind the same color scheme that I had. Now here I'm just gonna leave that color, but I think later on I'll have to put a stronger type of color because I don't think it stands out enough here like this. But for the time being, let's do this. Let's paste that twice. Once and twice, and then we apply the color scheme again. As mentioned, I would like to apply a stronger color. I'm applying a stronger color so the white really stands out and it's all a bit more consistent. I'm doing the same. I'm also adding a white border around, so it separates the green from the blue according to the no blue and green rule, unless there's a color in between. And then that's pretty much it, and then I apply to the other description. So here I'm just checking that I haven't messed anything up. I'm just changing the percentage and see if it follows. So as you've seen, yeah, here it goes from right to left. You might prefer to do it the other way around. But look, I'm just copying the text boxes and I'm just putting them at the top. Just to demonstrate what I can do with this is I can just select this, copy it, and then I can just paste it as a linked picture as well. I just love that function. And then you're with this, and then you can make it small, you can move it around, and it will follow all the values obviously that you have input earlier on. So I just really like this. Look at that, it's smart. Now what I'm doing is I'm gonna try and play and have a different design format with this. So I've just copied those 3 waffles and I'm looking for a specific format, and I like this format here. It's not exactly a square, it's a bit of rounded edges on one side only, and I like the look of this. And then I can put it here as well. Obviously you wouldn't have the 2 types of waffles side by side because they're representing the same numbers. And I wanted also to demonstrate a bit of the types of colors that you can put just by playing with the color theme here. It's all very wonderful. You can have pictures that follow the theme. So here as I browse, it's only the cells that change. But as soon as I select one, also the linked picture as like this will change as well. So this is it, plenty of colors to choose from. I'm demonstrating more colors here, and when I select, it changes everything, and including the one on the left. I hope you like it. I think this is wonderful. Subscribe if you want more of those.